A very good afternoon to all of you. This is me, Neev Goswami, welcoming you all in a live and interactive session which you're watching at PM eVidya channel number 7, and of course on our official YouTube channels which are NCERT official and NCERT PM eVidya class 7. So today we bring class 7 subject mathematics, and the chapter that we are going to cover is chapter number 7, which is a tale of three intersecting lines, and this is our part 2. So to explain this chapter to you, here I am having in the studio as an expert Mrs. Swarn Sharma, who is a President Awardee teacher from Mother Mary School, Delhi. Ma'am, a very warm welcome.
Thank you, Neev. Hello viewers.
Okay, so before we start this session with Swarnlata ma'am, here I just want to introduce our sign language interpreter as well, who is Dev Malik. देव मलिक का भी हम इस सेशन में बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं. इसी के साथ एक इम्पॉर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन है, और वो ये दैट इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन रिगार्डिंग द सेशन यू कैन डायरेक्टली कॉल अस ऑन अ फोन नंबर विच इज़ फ्लैशिंग ऑन योर स्क्रीन, दैट इज़ 8800440559. With this, if you want to send us any feedback, any suggestions, so write down our mail ID, which is dth.class7@ciet.nic.in. And as I mentioned our YouTube channels at the starting of this session, you can directly ask your questions in the live chat box. The live chat box facility is available there on YouTube. So without any further delay, let's start this interesting session. And the first thing that I want to ask from our experts, Swarnlata ma'am, ये हमारा पार्ट 2 है, A Tale of Three Intersecting Lines का. हमने पार्ट 1 में क्या क्या किया था उसका एक क्विक ब्रीफ आपसे चाहते हैं.
Yes, sure. In the previous session, Neev, children had learnt about the important property of triangles, that is triangle inequality property. They learnt when a triangle can be constructed. There is an important property which says that sum of two sides should be greater than the third side. Only then a triangle can be constructed. Okay? And in this session we will carry it forward. We will use this property to construct some triangles, and then we will explore one more very important property which is mandatory for every triangle to obey before they can be constructed. Okay? It speaks about some angles. Let's explore and find out what it is about. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's begin our session. In this, we will begin with construction of triangles, Neev, when some sides and angles are given. In this particular question, two sides and the included angle is given to us. The question says, how do we construct a triangle if two sides and the angle included between them are given? Okay.
Yes. Ma'am, basically I just want to know here, ये included angle, like angle included between them, ये क्या है?
Very good question. Very meaningful also, because children should understand that when two line segments are given, the angle between those two line segments have to be taken care of. They cannot be, because there are three angles. They should not be confused with which angle we are speaking about. It should be the angle between the two given line segments. Look at this question here. We have constructed triangle ABC with AB is equal to 5 centimeters, AC is equal to 4 centimeters, and angle A is equal to 45 degrees. Let us take one of the given sides AB as the base of the triangle. In fact, I am going to construct this for you children so that you understand it in a perfect way. Let me draw this AB as 5 centimeters. You can see here. See, if this is AB, let me name it as AB. And what is the measurement? 5 centimeters. Other side is AC, which is 4 centimeters, but I cannot draw that without taking into account the angle included between these two sides.
Yes.
So what will I do? I will measure the angle to be 45 degrees. Angle A should be 45. I place the protractor in this way and I will measure the angle. See, the angle between 40 and 50 is somewhere here. So I will draw this, and let me draw with this so that it becomes clear for my learners. Alright, this angle is 45 degrees. As I said, the angle should be included between the sides. The other side has to be 4 centimeters. Let me measure this 4 centimeters in this way, and I will cut an arc. Can you see, this is 4 centimeters. Okay. I will name it as C, and the measurement is 4 centimeters. Now I can join this CB and I get the required triangle ABC. I hope it is clear.
Yes,
AB is 5 centimeters, AC is 4 centimeters, and the angle between the two included angle, you call it, the angle included between the two line segments is 45 degrees. This way we can construct this triangle. Okay. Let us look into another case. In this one, Neve, we are given two angles and the included side. Okay. So, construct a triangle ABC where AB is equal to 5 centimeters, angle A is equal to 45 degrees and angle B is equal to 80 degrees. Alright.
Ma'am, in the first one we had included angles, and in this one we have included side.
Side, very good. You are listening very carefully. That is a beautiful characteristic of any ideal student. And we take here 5 centimeters, Neve. We will be drawing this 5 centimeters. You know, when kids listen very carefully to their teachers, they pick up so well in the class and the learning happens very fast. See, here we have 5 centimeters, right. Now, angle A is how much? 45 degrees. Okay. So, let me place it at angle A. Yes, this is my angle 45 degrees and I will draw this ray. I can't name it as AC right now because I don't know the length now. This is 45 degrees. What about the other angle B? It is 80 degrees. Let me place it at B and see the angle. Here it is. See, it is forming 80 degrees. When I join this, the triangle is constructed. This question is taken from your book, students. You can refer to your book and you can learn how to draw these constructions, how to make these constructions. Okay. So, this line segment is included between these two angles, alright, 45 degrees and 80 degrees. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, let us look into another one. We have here, find the third angle of a triangle using a parallel line when two of its angles are 36 degrees. We have here a question for you. Yes, see, it is, we have BC as, this is not a construction, this is a problem. So, let me just make the question visualized to students. This is ABC triangle and the question has, in a triangle, two of its angles given. What are they? One is, yes, one is 72 degrees, other is 36 degrees. I am supposed to find out the third angle. Okay. For that, a hint is provided in the book, students, using a parallel line. So, what I have to do is, I am drawing a line parallel to BC. Okay. This line is parallel to BC. Now, for parallel lines, we have studied one important property, students. What is that? When two lines are parallel, pair of alternate angles are equal, right. So, if this angle ABC has to be equal to angle BAX. So, because of alternate interior angles, I can name this angle as XAB and its measure will be equal to 72 degrees. Likewise, Neve, I can take this angle YAX equal to ACB, that will be 36. Very good. Now, can you see this is a straight line?
Yes, ma'am.
So, the three angles should be equal to how much?
180.
180, very good. So, shall I write down 72 degrees plus, let me take this angle as X, I need to find this, X plus 36 degrees is equal to 180 degrees because of straight line property. Okay.
Ji.
So, a straight angle is 180. So, x will be equal to 180 degrees minus what is 72 plus 36? It is 108.
Ji.
So, when I subtract, I get 72 degrees. So, angle x also is equal to 72 degrees. I hope it is clear, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we are slowly coming into that important property of triangles in terms of angles. We will be doing one important activity, children. See, we have angle sum property of a triangle.
Ji.
In this, let me take a triangle in which, see, I can place the triangle in this way. It is a triangle, right? See, I have named this angle as 1 with 1 dot, angle 2 and angle 3.
3.
And I have divided this into 3 different parts.
Okay.
See, these are 3 different parts.
Got
Agreed?
it. Ji.
Now, if I take these 3 parts and if I arrange them on a straight line, let me draw a straight line first. Okay. Now, let me arrange the parts. We have the first part arranged in this way, first angle, that is angle A. Here comes the second angle and here comes the third angle. Okay. Can you see the sum of these 3 angles is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, children, and this is true for any type of angle, any type of triangle, children. I can go for an equilateral triangle, I can go for isosceles triangle, right angle triangle, various types of triangles we will study, and we can verify this property for any type of triangle. Okay, that also we will be doing. Now, first let us solve some questions based on angle sum property. What is that? Sum of 3 angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees, because all the 3 angles can be arranged on this straight line. So, sum of 3 angles of the triangle is 180 degrees. All
Yes,
right. Okay. Now, let us do one question here.
Ji.
See, construct a triangle ABC with BC is equal to 5 centimeters, AB is equal to 6 centimeters and CA is equal to 5 centimeters. Construct an altitude from A to BC. This is also very interesting and important question, Eve. First, let me make BC is equal to 5 centimeters. See, this is 5 centimeters and let me name it as BC. Okay. Now, I have to mark how much is AB? It is 6 centimeters. Let me measure this way. How much is the length? Length is 6 centimeters. So, AB is 6 centimeters. I can draw an arc like this. And how much is CA, children? It is 5 centimeters. So, let me measure 5 centimeters and cut an arc keeping the compass at C. So, we have here this angle, this arc is meeting the previous arc at point A. Let me join these points and I get the line segments AC as 5 centimeters and AB as 6 centimeters, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, another requirement of the question is, I am supposed to draw an altitude leaf. How will I draw? See, if I take this set square and place it along BC, can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
It has to fall from A on BC, right? So, let me join this. Okay, this is D and this forms the altitude.
90 degree.
90 degree, very good.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, this also construction I hope you have understood. Here comes one more question, if you can permit me for some time, can
Yes,
I do
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you find, children, angle B and angle C? Let me find out these 2 angles. How will I do that? If angle B is equal to angle C and angle A is equal to 50 degrees. Because these 2 angles are equal, let me take each angle as x. Now, very simple, I will take angle x plus 50 degrees is equal to 180, because we have already done one activity. We have understood that sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. This is an important property. With the second property I was talking about, for any triangle to be fulfilled is sum of three angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. So 2x is equal to how much? 180 minus 50 is 130 degrees. So x is equal to 130 degrees upon 2. Is it equal to 65 degrees? So angle B and angle C each is equal to 65 degrees. I hope it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Now just to brush up our different types of triangles, let me, these are the questions from the textbook. Let me take types of triangles, Neve. In this I can show my students that we have different types of triangles here. See children, we have, what do you call this type of triangle? When all the three sides are equal, we call them equilateral triangle. Okay, and we call it in Hindi Sambahu Tribhuj. Okay, three sides are equal and angles also equal. Then we have an isosceles triangle. Can you see here?
Yes, ma'am.
Two sides are equal, so we call such triangles as isosceles triangle. When no side is equal, we call it as scalene triangle. Then comes, we also name the triangles based on the angles, Neve. See, when the acute angle is a triangle in which all the angles are acute, that is less than 90 we call them acute angle triangles. Then we have right angle triangle in which one angle is 90 degrees. And here comes the last, in which I have one angle as obtuse angle more than 90. So this is an obtuse angle triangle. So children, you can study the various types of angles triangles given in your book, and also try to solve the questions which are very interesting in your Ganit Prakash book.
Absolutely. This was an interesting session about A Tale of Three Intersecting Lines Part 2, where we learn about different types of triangles, different types of angles. And thank you, Swarn Lata ma'am, for this lovely session. Now it's time to wrap up this session, but you have a lot more on the NCERT. Let's take a look via schedule. तो अब इसके बाद हम NCERT पर आपके लिए लेकर आएंगे 3 बजे उर्दू का सेशन, जहाँ पर हम क्लास 8 की उर्दू की बात करेंगे और बात होगी नमक की कहानी पर। 3:30 बजे क्लास 8 की साइंस लेकर आएंगे, जहाँ पर हमारा टॉपिक होगा नेचर ऑफ मैटर, एलिमेंट्स, कंपाउंड्स एंड मिक्सचर्स। 4 से 5 1 घंटे का होगा हमारा वेबिनार, और 5 बजे करेंगे सहयोग सत्र के साथ अपने दिन का समापन, यानी कि स्क्रीन, स्ट्रीम एंड सैनिटी, नेविगेटिंग मेंटल हेल्थ इन अ डिजिटल एज चैलेंजेस। इसी के साथ ही हम यहाँ पर धन्यवाद देना चाहते हैं हमारे साइन लैंग्वेज इंटरप्रेटर यानी कि देव मलिक का, जो इस पूरे सत्र के दौरान हमारे साथ बतौर साइन लैंग्वेज इंटरप्रेटर जुड़े रहे। देव, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद इस पूरे सत्र के लिए। इसी के साथ एक इम्पॉर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट है ग्रेड 4 ग्रेड 7 के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कि अगर अभी तक आपने अपनी नई NCERT टेक्स्ट बुक नहीं खरीदी है तो वो आपको मिलेगी NCERT की ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट से, और इसी के साथ ही वो आपको मिल जाएगी अमेजॉन और फ्लिपकार्ट पर। इसी के साथ अब मुझे नीव गोस्वामी को दीजिएगा इजाज़त। आप लगातार बने रहिएगा हमारे साथ NCERT ऑफिशियल पर। इसी तरह से खुश रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए और जुड़े रहिएगा हमारे साथ हमारे आगे आने वाले सेशंस के लिए। नमस्कार।